course, our guy, Shohei, putting on a show against the Bronx Bombers.
Yeah, Erica, when the Yankees were in town, the conversation with who was the MVP, you got Aaron Judge putting up some unbelievable numbers, and you're trying to be, okay, he's having a great season. He's probably leaning towards being the favorite to win the MVP. But after that series against the Yankees for Shohei Ohtani, you know what? I'm leaning back the other way. I mean, Shohei, those big home runs, a 3-run home run against Garrett Cole, the game-winning home run, 2 game-winning home runs in the series against the Yankees. Aaron Judge hit 2 home runs, 50 and number 51. His numbers are unbelievable. But Shohei Ohtani swinging the bat like he did in the month of August, pitching the way. He's only 24 strikeouts away from 200 strikeouts on the season. And he may win 14 or 15 games. It's hard not to say there's never been a better player ever than what Shohei's doing right now.
You know, I can understand why everybody, the bias with Judge and the Yankees, the way they played. I think it's going to be critical down the stretch how the Yankees play and what Judge's impact is along the way because, you know, he's had a great year, but Shohei Ohtani he's going to have 30-plus homers and 10-plus wins. I mean, he brings something to the table every single day. He's creating records. He's just pulling them out of the air. I mean, everything he does is it's just amazing. So to me, I think there's a lot of voters out there that are saying, hey, compel me, give me a reason not to have to vote for Judge. And I tell you what, Shohei Ohtani is your guy right there. I mean, there are so many things. Now, the other thing, too, is, that, you know, they use WAR a lot in this. And Judge, you know, Judge's WAR is 8.3, but Shohei Ohtani, both offensively and what he does on the mound, he has a 7.2 WAR. I know that plays a lot into these voters with this new age of analytics, but I just really think that he's got to be in the conversation a lot deeper than he was before the Yankees came down.
And everyone says, I mean, with Shohei Ohtani, if he's not on the team, they'd be almost in the same position right now. If Aaron Judge is not on the Yankees, they're still going to be a pretty good team. I mean, they're still going to win a lot of games. You know, when you mentioned about the 10 wins plus 30 home runs, no one in the history, and that is the history of the game, has ever done that. I mean, that's the thing it says. That's MVP. Well, or most outstanding player, whatever award. You might have to create an award now at some point for Shohei Ohtani.
You know, here's the thing. You know, pitching-wise, he has 10 wins. I mean, he's in the elite category numbers-wise on the pitching side, but he's in the elite category as far as hitting goes, too. I mean, his slugging percentage, I mean, it's 636, number 2 in all of baseball. It's behind Judge. That's off the fastball right there. I mean, he's putting up numbers that are right there at the top tier offensively. We're not talking about a player who's just pretty good on both sides of the ball. He's elite on both sides of it, and I think that has to play in to some of this thinking.
Yeah. Listen, whether or not he wins MVP, we get it. Aaron Judge is chasing Maris's record of 61 home runs in the year of 61. We understand that, but listen, Shohei Ohtani is breaking records, historical marks that have never been achieved in the game of baseball. Gooby, all that to be said, we don't have a vote, okay? We got our guy, okay? We're just going to bump him up.
We're pretty biased.
I know, maybe, but again, if you're just an unbiased fan that just likes the game of baseball and you're watching the series this week against the Yankees, who had the edge? I think it was Shohei Ohtani. He had the more impactful game.
I think if Judge would have, you know, he had a great series, got walked a few times. If Shohei was this kind of average swinging the bat, you're going to go, yeah, maybe Judge is. But what he did in that series, I mean, every baseball, he got robbed of a potential other 2-run home run.
He could have had 2 in the last game.
I mean, it's amazing what he did in that series against the Yankees and Aaron Judge. And, you know, having Trout back there, you mentioned Fletch being in there. He has some protection. Bottom part of the lineup is getting a little bit better, a little deeper. But Shohei, that moment, that 3-run home run, I mean, we're in the booth and watching that. You became a fan. It was almost so hard not to.
Almost?
Yes, almost. And that wasn't me clapping, by the way. I don't think.
Not
but
at
I mean,
all.
to see that home run like that in that moment, to win a game against the Yankees and Garrett Cole, I mean, coming home for Garrett Cole and be able to do that was unreal.
And he was so mad when he gave up that home run. Could have been 2, though, Mr. Cole. It could have been 2, but baseball fans certainly got their money's worth. And guess